Welcome creative friends, Edna Edie here from the Creativity Activist, continuing my What Did I Buy When I Was in America series. This time I visited Scrappin Good Time in Corsicana in Texas. It was one of the scrapbooking shops that was on my general journey, and it was extremely impressive. It's huge. It's got a retreat center attached to it. The owner, Susie, was there. I got like a guided tour. She was the most delightful person you've ever met. Very happy to have a visitor. And yeah, just generally great. They had heaps of brands that are very accessible to me, and I tried to focus on buying some things that weren't necessarily easy for me to gather in Australia. And Pink and Main was one of those things. I absolutely love Pink and Main, and she had like so much Pink and Main. She absolutely loved it. So I got both gold and silver gems from Pink and Main, and these little sequin type no-hole sequin things. They've got some name, but the jet lag's kicked in and I can't remember what they're called. I restrained myself to only buying 3 colours, but wanted to try Concord and Ninth ink for a while, so I bought grapefruit, sorbet and buttercup, and I bought the 3 re-inkers for those, which I think is always a good thing to do when you buy an ink pad, particularly if it's not easily accessible to you to get the re-inkers. I bought some journaling pens because I needed them for later in my holiday when I went to the retreat. I've used all of them, very happy with them, and they were like $1 each or something, ridiculously cheap. I can get doodlebug designs, but I love these puffy hearts. They were there, I bought them. I also got myself some black foam tape because I thought that I might need it at the retreat, but I ended up not needing it. But I'll always use black foam tape. They had heaps of stuff focused on travellers to Texas. She obviously cuts these out on her Cricut, so I thought that would go well in my traveller's notebook. And then the Lone Star State, Texas. So this has got all the major cities and little banners for them. Oh, there we go, on the back there. By the scrapbook supply companies, doyoucrop.com. Never heard of this company, but quite good quality and a nice sort of array of things. And I went to many of those places when I was in Texas, so that's great. And then these little layered stickers, I think you'd call those, from Reminisce. So got my fill on the Texas paraphernalia whilst I was there, which was helpful. And then I bought some dies, a horizontal pocket die, emilymoredesigns.com. I've never heard of this company, but I love a good pocket. So this one's a horizontal pocket die, and then I got a vertical pocket die, and they've got different toppers on them, which I thought was good. Can't go past a tag. This one has a speech bubble, and then another layer there. Say it with stamps from Photoplay. Have heard of this brand before, haven't got very many of their products, don't know how accessible they are in Australia. Had to buy a Pink and Main die, so I went with this shaker tag. So that'll be able to be used, and then the little confetti bits in the middle. I love Karen Burniston, I think you say it, dies. So went with a border die because I know I use border dies, so you make all of those borders out of those 3 dies. So might need a thesis to work out how to make those all happen, but I'm going to make it happen. And then I love Penelope D. I haven't seen any of these products for years. So yeah, I bought 2 of the stencils, nice and flat, not too heavy. So this one you'll be able to join up, and then this one in the heart. Absolutely loved this store. She's a gorgeous lady. Amazing array of products. I put a picture on my personal Instagram page of the size of the store. Seriously impressive, and she turns the stock over by all accounts, so great place to visit if you're ever in Texas. Hope you enjoyed this little haul of a bricks and mortar scrapbooking store. Great that some of them are still around. Hope you're having a creative day, my friends. Enjoy.